Hi kids, today we are writing two letters actually that make the sound A. We heard the story of the two letters that make the sound A. Now we are going to write it in our penmanship books. Now this is what your penmanship book looks like. It's called the red and blue line books. Now these books help us to write our letters the same size. So it's a practice book that we are going to be using every day, and it's going to help us write properly. Now the common letters or the small letters are written between the two blue lines. So there's a blue line on top and there's a blue line below. These are the two blue lines that we write our common letters in. Today we are going to write two letters A and I. A and I are special letters called vowels. The vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Now don't worry, a little later on when we're doing the alphabet, you will see where these letters are and how they fit in. So now let us begin writing in our penmanship books. Now, before we begin writing, make sure you're holding that pencil properly. The two fingers holding on tight on top, and all the other fingers are going for a ride underneath. Now, let's go. Now, the first thing we need to do when we're writing the sound A is we make a curly K. Now, look at me first. I go to the top of the blue line here, close to my margin, and I take my time and make a curly. Go ahead and make a curly. Very good. Do you have that? Now, from the bottom, not the top, we go up, come back down, and bump it. Good. Now, a special thing about the A sound, the A and the I, they love to hold hands because they're good friends. They have nice helping hands. So this is how they hold their hands. I'm going to show you how now. Now we continue writing from the bump it. That's why we've been learning how to bump it all the time. So we continue from the bump it. This is the letter A's hand. He's going up to meet the letter I. So from the bump it, we go up and stop. Go ahead, make that stroke, a sort of slanting stroke going up to the blue line on top and stop. That's the letter A's hand. It's going to meet the letters I. They're holding hands. Good. Now let's finish off. We have the A. Now let's do the I. So we go back to the top, come down, get ready to bump it. And let's put a dot on top. So we have A and we have I. Together they make the sound A. See how easy that was? Let's try it again. Now remember to leave your finger space, and we are looking at these two lines here. Let's go. So we make the curly K first. Take your time, do it smoothly. Go ahead. Very good. Now you have the curly K. Let's go up. From the bottom, we go up, come back down, and bump it. Good. Now this is where they are going to hold hands right next to the bump it. So let's go. We go up all the way up to the blue line and stop. Then we go back to the blue line on top. We go down bump it, and the dot on top. Do you see how easy that was? We're making the sound A. Two letters making one sound. Imagine that. Okay, let's do it again. We're leaving a finger space and we are writing the curly. That's just halfway around. That's all we're doing. Good. Make sure you have that nice halfway around. Let's go from the bottom. We go up to the top, come back down, and make sure you bump it. Now we are going to start tracing from the bump it, or start writing rather from the bump it. So we go up, stop. Now we go down, bump it, dot on top. That's the A sound, the letter that makes the sound A. Now we're not going to be doing any rainbow letters with these letters. Let's think of a word that has the A sound. Now when the sky is dark and water is falling from the sky, we call that water rain. Say rain. Sound it out. R-A. Rain. Let's write that word rain. It's quite easy for us to write it because we know the R sound already. So let's go back to our margin and we go down to meet the second blue line. You see, we start at this blue line on top and we stop at the one underneath. Now let's go. We go back up, get ready to bend the corner, bend that corner and stop. Did you notice I didn't go over that blue line? Very good. Keep it inside. Let's go. We're making the A sound now. So let me have that curly k. Put in that curly k for me. Excellent. Now from the bottom we go up, down, bump it. Make sure you have that bump it because the A and the I hold their hands from there. Okay, now let's follow the bump it, and we go up, stop, come back down, bump it, dot on top. So we have R, A, what's the last sound? Very good. One stroke down, up, around, down, bump it. Yes, that's the word rain. Now let's draw a rain cloud. So a cloud is fat and bumpy and fluffy. So we make these nice fluffy clouds. Yes, a nice fluffy cloud. Let's do another one. Bumping it all the time. If you want to say bump it, you can go ahead. Now there, let's put in the rain. Raindrops. Put in dots for the raindrops. The rain is falling. We have R, A, rain. Well done, children. You all are so smart.